and Facebook. I'm doing this live at the same time, two different angles. So I will more than likely be moving around a lot or looking from both cameras to whatever. This video is called Expiring Success. Alright. So as you all know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am an independent filmmaker. I have not had one day of success outside of what I've made for myself, because success can be measured at many levels. And so I want to try and get this like right because I have to stand up sometimes because my hip replacement has done a lot of physicality or physical damage to me, and I can't sit for longer than 2 hours. So that being said, as I switch into my normal Saturday gear, now I want to talk to you guys about success. I want to talk to you about the measures of success. Success is measured by those who have a certain amount of success that they want to have. 1 second, Kung Fu Habit. Um, hello, Raj, and hello, Kate. All right, or Kate. Sorry. All right. Like I said, I gotta be moving a lot, camera to camera. So I was at work, and I'm thinking about how bad I failed. And I got to thinking about my nephew and his girlfriend. Technically, he's my cousin because he's my cousin's son, but I call him my nephew because my cousin and I are like brothers and not like cousins. Anyway, so yeah, I missed. So you know, the thing about success, you can have this much success, you can have that much success, and with success comes consequences as well as failures, and you learn through failure. And making independent films, the only reason why I'm making independent films to begin with is because I can't catch a break literally in acting at all. So I will never know if I'm a good actor. And while we're on that subject of acting, I'm not getting into this business to make a point of I've done all this hard work and I get a statue. I will never in my life, I don't have the little statue that I had, but I had a little replica statue of like an Oscar or Emmy or whatever. I'm not trying to get into movies and acting and TV for that. I want to make movies because they make me happy. And happiness breeds success. Now, if you're happy at what you're doing, you will always be successful, even if you do a role that you would not normally do. All right. And that's just the way it is. So I have failed a lot, like a whole lot. I've failed in almost every venture that I've done in life, everything. I failed in the military. I failed in this acting thing because I've been trying to do acting since 2000 and I have gotten nothing but the finger. I've gone to casting call after casting call after casting call. So either I don't look black enough or I don't look Native American enough, and I will never look white. So unless they get like one serious makeup artist that can hook me up, but I have not had success in it. I'm not quitting, but I can't seem to catch a break. And then in the recent media, they just job shamed the dude from the Cosby Show, and Tyler Perry's offering him a job. I wish that olive branch would extend to me. For those who are watching and have connections, it would be great. I would love to be able to make films. Now, there's a studio here, and I went to them, and they didn't make kung fu films. At least that was the lie they told me way back in 2000. Yet they've made kung fu films starring Scott Atkins. I have no idea. I don't have a personal problem with Scott Atkins or any actor that's made it. But the fire and the drive, when people deter you from stuff, it makes you fail. All right, unless you're like me and pretty much like, oh no, fuck that. There's always a back door somewhere. So anybody who wants to make kung fu movies, I'm ready. I'm not healthy as I used to be, but I'm ready to do it. The problem with this is that no one wants to make kung fu movies. But I also have scary movies. I have myth and legend movies written from Native American folklore, all kinds of shit, from what I've been told, from the stories that I've been told by my grandmother, great grandmother, excuse me, on my father's side. And the thing is, if no one in Hollywood or in charge wants to tell these stories, then they don't get made. I'm poorly represented on TV. All right, straight up and down for you guys and for you guys. the culture of biracial and multicultural people are poorly represented on TV. They are. Days of Our Lives has done a stab at it. They've got a couple of biracial people in the storyline or whatever, and that's fine and dandy. You know, most of the time when you're biracial black, you mostly go home to a black family, and you don't go home to a biracial family. Well, my family's full of colors. Everybody in my family has a different shade of brown. Some of them off white. Anyway, especially if you look at my mom, I've actually lost her in public in a crowd of white people. I've literally lost my mom in a crowd of white people at least 3 times since my 41st birthday. Anyway, so when you measure your success, high school was successful for me. I graduated high school. I'm on my third attempt at college, all right? At 45 years old, I'm on my third attempt at college. And I'm having a little issues with military issues. I won't go too deep into that because if they don't help me, then I'm going to blast them right here on social media because I don't really mess with my computer unless it's for school or unless I'm doing one of these videos. Other than that, I do not check my email. Email is an afterthought to me. I don't touch it, you know. I have a phone. It works. If you have something to say, call me. I would prefer you not to text me because I can't spell. So I can't text you back. And I don't understand what the certain acronyms or abbreviations are. And I don't want to look like the dumbest guy on the block, but let's face it, I'm the dumbest guy on the block. Now, the thing is, you know, for those who are watching me and those who know me, and I've sent the message to all these groups that I'm in, you know, so I guess I better send another message now while I'm live, you know, just in case. And you know, the um the whole thing is that technology and I are not friends. I just fracked that up, so I got to do it all over again. This is why I hate technology. You know, anything that you can do or undo, you know, it remains to be seen. And for everybody who's looking, I'm sorry for that like 4 seconds that it took for me to figure out how to work this stupid fucking phone. Okay, I'm gonna try not to cuss anymore, just in case kids are watching, and kids need to hear this because when I was in school, we had no one to truly individually inspire people to be successful. I was the creepy kid in school that your kids are telling you about right now. I was the comic book kid that only had comic books as friends. I had maybe 3 or 4 friends in high school. Maybe some of these people remember me. Most likely, they probably don't. We didn't have a high school reunion because I'm pretty sure it was something that I did or said that everybody who picked on me got wind of. So we probably better not have a high school reunion because James said he's going to chain the back door and stand in the front door with a katana to wipe out everyone who's picked on him in high school. Okay, while we're on that subject, I was never going to do that because I respect the law. I respect the law of the land and I respect the law of man. And I, more importantly, I respect people's lives, you know. But you have to understand that when you bully people and you push them too far, this is why we had a Columbine. This is why we had a Blacksburg. This is why we had all these other things. And nobody who's bullied anybody has ever stood up and said, I'm sorry. No one who's bullied anybody has ever stood up and said, I take responsibility for making this fucker go crazy because I picked on him and I never stopped picking on him until I couldn't stop picking on him because he decided that he was just going to take his anger on everybody, which, if you're being bullied, that's not the way to go. Ain't no shame in telling, ain't no shame in learning how to fight back. You know, I knew Kung Fu. My bullies only verbally abused me. They never would show up at the park after threatening me to fight. Area of success? Yes. Why is that an area of success? What does that have to do with anything? I'm gonna tell you what it has to do with anything. I have successfully stayed out of trouble by not letting my anger and aggression lead me down the wrong path. In school, we didn't have people to go talk to when we had books. We had high school counselors and shit, but you know, what happens when you get out of high school? What happens when you get done with, you know, your life in general and things go from here to there. And I mean, they jet down really, really fast. If you haven't been bullied, then you have no idea what it's like to be bullied. But don't raise a bully, all right? Because you demeanor someone's chances at success, all right? I have failed at everything because I have let bullies and other people's lives dictate where my life was going, and a lot of that's my fault, but a lot of it's not my fault. It's more not my fault than my fault, because I have family members who lack responsibility or moral compasses. Y'all know who the hell you are. I'm not gonna blast you on Facebook or my YouTube channel. But at the same time, if you're not willing to take responsibility for your action, you can't be mad when someone decides that they've had enough of living their life to serve you when you're fucking grown and should be serving yourself. Success is measured on the backs of hard working individuals. All right. I may never have success in acting. I face that. I'm in college for police science and criminal justice. Is it what I want to do? Hell no. But it's the shortest program. It's a 2-year program. I can get an associate's degree and a certificate. And if I'm lucky, I can get a job right thereafter. I will have to work on my foul mouth, but I own that. The only thing people will ever be able to say about me that is horrible is that I cuss too much. Again, I own that. Hold on 1 second. I know you see these damn lights. And I know, but I can hear you over myself. And my door is closed. I'm sorry. That's like a thing with the lights on, and everybody seems to like their voices like get stereo. Anyway, so how do you measure your success? All right, there are lots of ways to measure your success. I'm here to inspire you to reach your success by telling you my stories of my failures because I'm still fighting for my success. All right, I have a graphic novel. I need a publisher. Anybody out there know how to publish stuff? Then you can get back with me on that. I have 8 of these books. 8 of them. All written down and ready to go. Now, if I get J.K. Rowling success, like they did with Harry Potter, for God's sake, for Love 13. See that? Love 13. The other books are in the shade. Again, they're ready to go. Also, for the most part, they're on one of these damn flash drives. Okay? I can't tell you which one, but I can tell you they're on there. And I need to work on my second chapter in American Code of Weech. So, your measures of success. There's lots of success. There's small term and long term goals. All right? Small term goal, I beat the shit out of Mass Effect Andromeda. I still play it because it helps my PTSD and my bouts of depression, which I fight every day. I have really, really bad depression issues. I don't believe in taking drugs for this, so therefore, video games. Even though my PlayStation is seriously fucking up right now. Now, for those on Kung Fu Havoc number 2, you guys on Facebook, y'all don't really tune into my channel, and that's cool. But if half of you tune into my channel as you're doing right now, I probably would have more opportunities from YouTube, and I'm not. For you who are on my YouTube channel, thank you for taking the time, even if you don't give a damn what I have to say or how I say it. Thank you for being there. They don't really respond live like you guys on Facebook, which is why most of my facial looks are going to be over there. And this is recording, so I can show you the other angle on Facebook later. So I think if I can figure out how to work the stupid computers, because I'm not a computer person. I can be in front of the camera, no problem. You ask me how to edit stuff, no problem. However, sometimes things take a serious hard left turn and your whole day is one big CF. Now, I'm gonna break this down for y'all. Me, J Diz, CLS, Mr. Courtney Monroe, and a dude named Rodney. We made these episodes of Guardians of the Earth. I wrote it, I directed it, I starred in it. My cameraman, or my special effects guy, got robbed, and my shit is gone. No, you guys would know who I was if this footage shows up. No. So whoever has it in Alabama, where the incident happened, where my computer was stolen, you can keep that because it only has my ex fiance's face on it. It doesn't have anything of tangible value outside of her face on it. But if you have that hard drive and you have not erased it or deleted it, I would gladly want that back. I don't want to press no charges. My address is 512 Rougemont. Pay for that shit to be mailed back so that my career can take off because it was like the best shit I ever made in my life. If you guys check my Kung Fu Havoc 1, or if you guys check Kung Fu Havoc 2, you will see a watered down version of it with all special effects and all the other stuff. So I guess I didn't mute the damn TV. Oh, okay, I did mute the TV. Yeah, hey, it's live. There's no editing here. So the whole thing is that that was supposed to be the thing that opens my door to social media success because I've gone to casting calls time and time again, and yes, I haven't had time to read any of you guys' profile, but thanks for tuning in. I haven't had any success at these casting calls. All right, the last casting call I went to was before I got into the army, and apparently when they have these casting calls, come as you are, come one, come all. Your age doesn't matter, your race doesn't matter. Apparently, some of that shit does matter. I'm not gonna say so much about age, but as far as race matters, it does matter. So basically, what they're looking for, they have a list. Don't know what's on. They, they just pray that when they show up on your town, that someone is on this list. And that list, if you're lucky enough or blessed enough to be on that list, can change your life forever. No. Now, here's the thing about making movies, making acting stuff, and things like that. When you are doing this, it is not a guaranteed success that your career will last forever, which is why it does not hurt to go to college and get a piece of paper that says you can do something else. Okay? For me, I'm going to college because I'm 45 years old. I'm not getting any younger. It's make it or break it. And no one seems to want to give me a chance at acting, so I don't even know if I can act to the standard of getting a damn statue. I'm not trying to get a statue. I want to be happy, right? I'd like to make a lot of money. Acting's a good way to make a lot of money, but people have to like you. People have to want to see your face every day. I'm not a very pretty man, all right? We get that. I'm okay with that. Would I be on The Walking Dead? Hell yeah. Fly me to Atlanta. I'd be on the web part. I would gladly, hey, just put me on the web. Make a TV show with me just on the internet. We're good. As I would gladly do that. Like Red Machete. No, hey, I'm down. Put me there. Even if I die in the first episode, I would give you 110%. Let me rephrase that. I will give you 200%. You can never give 110%. It's got to be an even number because some asshole decided it would be an even number. So technically, I would give you 155%, or close to 200 as I can. There's only two things about acting that I worry about. Now, I do have a fear of success. What if I'm actually a great actor and just don't know it? Okay, so that would be great because it would be successful. But what if I suck? Those are my really two worries because if you want to make it in this business, you don't necessarily have to be a good actor. You have to have a good fan base because people will adore your fan base and your fans, you guys. If you have a lot of fans, they will see your movies even if they suck because they're your fans. But here's the thing on that: you must be real with your fans. All right. Every time I've gone to the Raven Greenbelt or the Monticello Trail, and I have filmed a film or whatever, when people ask me, I tell them the truth. They're like, "Can we watch?" As much as I'd say I hate to be watched, I don't stop them. I tell, hey, look, this is a public park. If you want to watch, I only have one request. Just be quiet. When I say action, everything needs to be quiet. Now, I know this person knows damn well that I'm filming. I'm going to kill her. Anyway, I don't know how to fix that because I'm Facebooking live and I sit right there and said, sorry. Sorry again. Sorry, people. I don't text well. This is why I don't fuck with computers. Anyway, that being said, hopefully this person will not do that again. Anyway, I'll fix that in a minute because this is kind of more important than talking to people at the moment because I'm talking to a ton of people. Anyway, the thing is that kind of threw my thought off. I don't know where I was and I can't rewind. The thing with your measure of success though is that only you know what makes you happy and successful. I have failed again at everything that I've done in life. Everything. Relationships, you name it, I've more than likely failed in it unless it hasn't come across my table. Now I remember what I was saying, so let me get back to that. When I'm filming and people want to watch or they want to participate, and like, look, no, you you're in the park. So if you're make a cameo on my appearance, it's kind of your fault. So you can't really sue me for it. But I also can't tell you you can't be in the park. It's open to everyone, you know. But like I said, I only have one request while we're filming. Just be quiet. If you have suggestions, when I say cut, you give me the suggestions. I may use the suggestions. Why? Because here's how independent films work. It's not just your baby. It's everyone's baby, you know. And that being said, you have to take everyone's thoughts into consideration. I write the scripts, we read the scripts, and when we film, we only go by the baseline of the script. We don't really use all the dialogue because sometimes something that you write on paper will not translate or just sounds crappy. And then the actor, especially Mr. Courtney Monroe, shout out, uh, will enhance it and make it their own and make it better than that four little lines you wrote on the paper. It will sound corny, but then the actor comes out and says, I'm going to make you feel this. Why do I want to do that? Where's the fun in that? The thing is, when you're acting, two things can happen. You can be very successful, or you can be mediocre successful. And then there's that unfortunate third thing where you can be not successful at all. That's me. All right. I don't want to be a failure for the rest of my life. And trying to find the one thing that I'm good at has not happened. You know. Anyway, my brother, kiss ass, go away. No one's out to you. Anyway, my brother just popped up. Anyway, one of the three. The thing with success, you want to inspire people that are coming up to be more successful. So through my failures, I'm hoping to teach people that failure breeds success. And sometimes you have to learn the hard way, and sometimes you have to fail to succeed. All right? Because I know I've been going at this for about maybe 15 minutes, maybe more. I don't know when I started, but I had to try to set everything up on the computer. So for YouTube and for Facebook, you know, when you want success, you have to be more than willing to work at it. Just for the record, this is my right hand, and this is my left hand. This camera might be filming in reverse from Civil War, or it might be filming accurately, and that camera may be filming in reverse. I don't really know how these things work. So if you're watching, this is my left side. Anyway, the whole thing is that I talked to my nephew and his girlfriend about a month or so ago at Walmart, and I kept telling him because he likes construction, but he likes engineering, and I'm trying to tell him, who you are, not gonna put you out on blast. If you get a degree in engineering, you get the big money, while the guys who are in construction get the little money. The big money, and you get to oversee to make sure that the guys that are building it build it to your exact specs, which is why you get paid the big money. So you basically get to go there and watch your work come to fruition. Now, for other things, like for acting, acting is hard work. And the only hard part about acting is actually being able to be discovered that you can act. Now, in America, it's a lot harder for Americans to get acting roles, whereas it is for people who come from a foreign country who have already been acting and have been established to come over here and get it because they have an impressive resume. Here's my impressive resume. Kung Fu Havoc number one, you will see all my martial art demonstrations. Kung Fu Havoc number two, you will see all my political bullshit and some martial art demonstrations. Now, I just got cleared the job back in May, so my martial arts is not up to par. Trust me on that. It's gonna probably take at least 3 more years to get my martial arts back up to par. Could I use it if my life depended on it? Probably. So I'm successful at being able to be cleared to jog. Now here's where I've been lacking in that department. I have not actually got out one day since May and started jogging. I've ran a couple of times, like with the baby in the stroller or whatever, like pushing it, trying to get my bearings, and it just has not been working out. And my body has not accepted that. So I'm successful at being able to run for maybe 3 minutes. I'm completely unsuccessful because I'm winded in 3 minutes. I've never been this bad out of shape, ever. So I need to get successful at getting back into shape. And a lot of people are like, well, James, you look like you're in shape. Yeah, looks are deceiving. Don't believe everything you see with your eyes because just because someone looks healthy doesn't mean they won't drop dead tomorrow. It can happen. You know, when it comes down to success as an independent filmmaker, especially, I'm not the only one in Charlottesville. I'm just the only one who's willing to collaborate with other people. They're just not willing to collaborate with me. We don't have success here in the acting field because no one wants to have one person in charge and let's all get together and collaborate and get films and scripts together and people willing to work. Everybody knows if you make an independent filmmaker, 9 times out of 10, you got to be working for free. But when you get the exposure, somebody may come knocking on your door. It could be Hollywood, it could be Canada, it could be anybody. You know, and your measure of success is how successful you become after. Let me put it this way. There's quite a few shows I would love to be on. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But I'll shoot them off. Just to name a few. And unless like Netflix gives me my own show, that would be great. It's not going to happen, but it would be great. Or Hulu or whoever the hell else out there doing these streaming services and shows. It would be great. So let's go to the Arrowverse. There's not a show on the CW involving the DC characters that I wouldn't want to be on. I'm not really a big DC fan, but if I got on the Flash for one episode, success because I'm 45 and I probably will never work again. But if I get on that show and I got that one show, and I was successful and I didn't screw the whole damn thing up more than 7 or 8 times in a take, you know, we're good to go. That would be success for me. If I got on Arrow, if I got on Flash, I actually like Flash more like Arrow. But if I got on Arrow, if I got on Flash, if I got on Supergirl, and just a cameo, I'd be happy. If I got on the new Batwoman that's coming and the brand new Charmed, and if I got on one of my favorites, the Supernatural show, I would be happy because that would be success for me because I successfully got noticed. Right? Now, if we go into the Marvel franchise, I would kill to be on Agents of Shield. If that was the only show I could get on, success. Because I love everyone on the show, especially Ming Na and especially uh Chloe, Sky, whatever. Anyway, Daisy Johnson. I would kill to be on that show because I love Marvel more than I love DC. No offense, I just do. But as an actor, you kind of take whatever you can get, and a lot of people who've been on the Marvel shows have been on the DC shows too. You know, and like the 300 and stuff like that. So yeah, as an actor, you kind of got to take whatever's offered. And I'm damn sure gonna take whatever's offered. If I could be on The Walking Dead, I'd be on The Walking Dead. If I could be on Fear the Walking Dead, I'd be on Fear the Walking Dead. The only thing I ask is you get me a good acting coach so that I don't frack this thing up. And also, if I got my own show, I only have one true agreement that must happen. The show must finish. It can't be a cop out. It can't be a walk away thing. Because I just found out what like my favorite show, Dark Matter's done, and it's like, well, that kind of sucks because they left you hanging. I don't like cliffhangers. They could at least do like Farscape. If you're listening to Sci-Fi Channel, you can at least do like Farscape and successfully give us an ending that we deserve. Okay, I'm sure the actors would appreciate it. I know the fans damn sure would appreciate it. But the measure of success is how you inspire other people to succeed. All right, especially if you're a failure like myself. So I tell my nephew, it's like, look, don't reach for a small star, but at least reach for a star. You know, you can reach for the biggest star and fail trying to get there, but you can reach for a lot of small stars and get there in its time, which is basically what I'm doing. However, you know, Netflix, Hulu, and all of these people are not knocking down my door. I don't have that many followers on freaking YouTube. If I had as many followers on YouTube as I had on Facebook, you know, that would be great. I have 44 gifted by God followers on YouTube. And I thank you guys right here, right now. And I thank you guys for watching. But I need you guys to understand a person's measure of success really depends on that person. But if you can inspire someone to be successful on every level, whether it's school, whether it's life, whether it's doing something that they love that makes them happy, success isn't necessary. Happiness isn't necessary. And it's successful things, and you can be a success, and it makes you happy. And that's what you need to do. But if you have children in your life, you want to inspire them to be successful. I don't have kids, at least not biologically. However, I do have nieces and nephews, and I try to guide them towards success because I fail so many times that somebody's got to be successful at something. All right. But if I have a tiny part in their success, tiny, then that would be great. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. And I want you to all try to find someone that you can inspire to be successful. Well, I try to find a way to inspire myself to be successful in this journey that I'm on. Yes, I still want to make kung fu movies. Yes, I still want to make movies in general. Is it happening? No. And maybe this video may launch me, it may not. But if you want to share it, it wouldn't hurt. If you guys want to join my Facebook page, that's fine. If you want to join my YouTube page, that's fine. For you on YouTube, my name, my face. I got a bow and arrow and a Captain America suit. I'm supposed to be Major Victory though, but apparently no costume store on Earth knows who the hell that guy is. Anyway, for you on Facebook, if you guys like kind of want to go over to Kung Fu Havoc number 2, Kung Fu Havoc number 1, even though I don't have control over that anymore, like follow, subscribe. While I try to figure out how to get a Twitter and an Instagram and a Snapchat, I have no idea what any of those do. But a good friend, CLS, shout out, told me that's what I need. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully, I'll have followers there. Hopefully, something good will come out of this. I'm not good with computers. I'm not good with technology. I'm going to do the best I can and pray like hell that I'm not the new Job. You guys have a great night. Thank you. All right, and for you guys, the final of that the final of that is that, if I can get more followers, I can get more success. So you guys have people who want to help out, it would be great. So thank you for all of your paying attention.